Hey everyone, welcome back to the week two podcast from about One Shot. This is our guest host and speaker Zane, with Haroon and Farhan. Welcome back. Today
Back.
we're going to be
So
talking about intro, game recaps, interviewing Zane, and then also talking about the league standings and what new exciting things are going to come up. And so I wanted to kind of give you guys an overlay. This past 2 weeks have been amazing in terms of the games, a lot of upsets, a lot of great highlights, and a lot of things are going in the positive and right direction. So, wanted to Haroon, if you wanted to give a little bit of talk about what you've kind of experienced these 2 weeks and what you've kind of looking forward to and stuff like that.
Assalamu alaikum, guys. So obviously we are 2 weeks into the season, and we've introduced a lot of stuff. Alhamdulillah, the customized jerseys that you guys all got, the backpacks that it sounds like everyone fell in love with. We introduced Snip Back, which we've noticed some of you guys are actually starting to snip your highlights and sharing them on social media. Just make sure you guys tag One Athletics. That's the most important thing. We want to get our names out there for your friends and families, and just kind of show them the product that we're producing with CMBL. On top of that, Farhan has created a unique experience for everyone with the tiering and the ranking system, which some of us don't agree with, but there'll be a different discussion. But Farhan, you want to kind of talk about what we're doing new this year with your ranking systems and your tiers?
so we got 16 teams this year, this season, and we're trying to make sure the games stay as competitive as possible and keeps everybody interested and keeps all the games close. And also, the other big thing is making sure every game is important. So every regular season game matters. We'll go through it a little bit later, but we have everybody grouped into basically four subcategories within the rankings, and that's how we determine our matchups. And it's going to be based off of this past 2 weeks' performances. And the other thing is we try to avoid having rematches since we have a 8 game season, but 16 teams. We don't want to have. We want to make sure everybody plays as many teams as possible. That way, we get the most competitive playoff possible and possibility. And obviously, everybody's trying to win and get to Dallas for the MCL.
Cool. Zane, how's your first 2 weeks have been in terms of like, this is your what 20th year of CMBL or like,
Yeah, alhamdulillah, it's been going well. I think 15th year. Every year it gets better. More competition this year. The merchandise is amazing. The competition, like I mentioned, just exceeded everything compared to the years past. We have teams from like Wisconsin, like I think 3, 4 teams from Wisconsin here. It's just the brotherhood's just growing. Alhamdulillah, it's great. Just meeting new people. The refs can be a little iffy this season, but inshallah they're working on that. But yeah, alhamdulillah, you guys are doing a great job at One Athletics, especially with the kids programs and the youth. I think that's going to be really important for the next couple of years. Get them exposure. Yeah.
so does
What's going
Ali
on?
call you a vet now or what's your name? Like is it Unk, Vet? Like what's your nickname
I
on team?
think it's everything now. I get everything. Unc, vet, daddy. I mean,
Zane's a young 40.
Who calls you daddy?
all these young guys, man.
Mo Essedy.
Yeah, Usity, Usfer. We got the Five Pillars guys. I'm like double their age, so. But no, you guys are doing a great job, and
Cool, cool.
I like the live streams now. That's good. The snippets. I think that's good for everyone likes to see their highlights, so I think that's great. Mashallah.
When we
So.
hit double digits on the live, I get so excited. I'm like, but then I get shy about my commentating because I might get canceled. I always ask them
Oh,
weird stuff like that. So yeah, I think the highest we've gotten right now is like 13, 14 people watching.
So,
So
Zane, you mentioned brotherhood, right?
yes.
And the
Hmm.
camaraderie with the players and team members and whatnot. The question I
Hmm.
have for you, I got two, and they'll kind of lead into
Yeah.
each other. What does OTF stand for?
OTF stands for only the family.
Okay. Second, why the takeover of Ruckus?
So OTF, the founders of OTF, Bassett, Akbar, Waleed, they have majority on our team, so that's why they wanted to kind of take it over.
Identity
Farhan's
issues
kind of
is what it is.
standing ground with the Ruckus, which I mean I've been a part of for the last 10 years or so.
Ruckus might be the oldest team and oldest Muslim team in America since 2001 or something.
Yeah, I think
Some of these guys, Umayr, I don't
early
even think you were
2000s.
born when we started.
No, I'm a 1990s baby. Not that young.
Oh my goodness.
So let me ask you this: how long until
Yeah.
you guys kick Farhan off? I just want to know that. He's here.
Man, Farhan's still killing mashallah. Did you see his blocks
Thank you,
last
Zane.
game? He had like 5 blocks.
You want me to pull up
He's
the
still
stats?
great mashallah.
Please pull up his stats.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
No, seriously.
He's still playing better. He's still playing better than most of these younger guys.
He
and
is.
he can still hang. So
He's that stationary tower, that stationary tower that just stands in the middle and just hopes to come his way. I mean, with his 6'6" frame, he'll just stand there, put his hands up, and hopefully he blocks someone,
I have
right?
a little bit of offense in me still.
And then he also
Yeah.
he also has that
The
kick
shoot-
out
the shot.
that he always does, right?
oh yeah.
You
Yeah,
guys are acting like I'm
he's a
super
four-
old. Me and Zane are the
4
same age. We're like 4 days apart. He just
Yeah.
looks younger.
4 days apart. Yeah.
So are you guys mad that he continues to call you guys Ruckus everywhere?
I'm in the middle. I don't really mind. Yeah, but I know the roots go back to Ruckus, and then we added the OTF guys. Now they're kind of taking it over. So I think
They just
That's
don't
why it's
respect the history.
OTF Ruckus. Yeah.
But
Doesn't
they
matter
should be
to
able
me.
to pave their own way too.
That's true. Yeah. Were they OTF for the last tournament or no?
Yes.
NMBT,
They were,
played
okay.
with OTF.
It
Okay.
was
Because
also
Ruckus was
Ruckus.
a vets team.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Cool. Let's change a little bit of topics in terms of the game recaps. The 3 main games that were played for this week was Don't Blink versus the Ball Family. That was a really good game. Meriton had his first game CMBL, and he absolutely killed it. I think he dropped like 20 plus points. He was a really good. He was playing really good for them. But Dean stole the show. 4 threes. Absolutely destroyed those guys. I mean, they played a very high paced game. Imran Mian's team's been like I don't know where he finds these guys, but they all mesh together and they end up finding a way to win. Zuffer from Minnesota, like all these guys. So I was like, this is like it's been working. So they're an underdog team. I wouldn't sleep on them if I were to play them, and they're pretty solid. The biggest upset of the week, I think it was a game of the week, probably was Pillars vs. Evolution. No one expected that turnout to be the way it was. Evolution winning by surprise in terms of a lot of people's eyes. SJ came back, Shahjahan, after a long holdout, or he got married, then he got hurt a little bit, and then
I heard Evolution had to get rid of their weak link, Abrar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a little rivalry game too with Abrar and Ahmad and those guys. So he was
That's his old team.
yes. So it was like more so of a prove it game. Honestly, Schumann he fit right in with that team too. He was killing it with 4 threes as well. Abdullah and Adnan like defensive mechanisms and paint. It felt like anytime Pillars tried to score, they were making it very tough on them, to be honest with you. And anytime they're
It
trying
was
to
a very
score,
low scoring game too.
yeah, very low scoring game. And till the end, they just literally played very high ground basketball. And then lastly, Arab Lockdown versus Ruckus or OTF, whatever you guys want to call it yourselves. You kind of give me guys what you guys were thinking in going into that game, because you guys played them in the semifinals last season, I believe. So going into this game, what did you guys like? What were you guys thinking going in? Was it like normal game, or just like what was your guys' mindset? Farhan and Zane.
We were expecting them to have more of their players. They were missing a lot of their scores.
Where did they
And,
miss?
2 of their guards, I think they were missing.
Ahmed?
Yeah, and one of the other guys, I forgot his name. I think Armin.
Armin? Oh, the big guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have changed the game a lot.
They had to have
That's good.
Najee try to turn back the clock, which he did for like the first 6-7 minutes.
And then he got
He
tired.
played well.
So that's solid. Yeah. Ali, I think when I saw
Yeah,
Ali was going off.
there was nobody that could guard Ali. He was when we needed a bucket, we just asked him to get us a bucket.
I thought
he's
anytime I looked
unstoppable.
over anytime I looked over the bench from like to see your guys' game, I just saw Ali just chucking up a three. So I was like, "This is a classic."
I mean, they couldn't
It was
guard him,
going in.
so
It was going in, so I don't blame it. So it was.
He was
I
getting to
mean,
the basket too. He was getting to the basket at
I didn't see
will.
that part. Every time it turned in my head, it was
mhm.
just like three. So I was like, okay, like
He had
I mean,
like
it was working. You
27.
guys were winning, so all good,
Mhm.
man.
Zane, has your game changed over the years? Is it a different role now that you're much older, or are you still doing the same stuff?
I think yeah, it has definitely changed. I kind of just let the younger guys play. I don't mind sitting. Um,
No more fast
there's a
breaks?
lot of guys. Fast breaks. I mean, yeah, I had a couple. I don't know if I had any couple last
Zane is
game.
still the
They,
Energizer Bunny.
Is
yeah, I
he?
try to. I try to run
You had like
as much
10
as I
He's
points. You were
can.
playing.
like the third leading scorer on the team. Yeah,
Oh
so
wow. Okay.
yeah,
I had a couple
yeah.
threes. Yeah.
Zane got the
Yeah.
start
I
this
did
week. We
run.
were
Yeah.
missing Noah.
Yeah. We missed Noah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he filled in just fine. He still runs out after every rebound. He's open usually for an outlet pass. We just got to make it to him. Uh, Corner threes, he's always there, and we pretty much are assuming they're going to go in if it's from the corner.
Yeah. We got to sub out Bassett more.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I don't. You might not like it, but all
Boston's the
right.
old one now. He's
I
getting
don't.
older. He's one of the older guys in the league now. He's not a young guy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I
I
think
think
he's just trying
30.
to.
Yeah.
I think he's like looking at all these like shot attempts. He's like getting a little jealous. Maybe he's just
He
like,
might be
man.
Oh
in
no.
the shadow now.
Look, I mean,
No.
I'll be honest. With your game, I was a little bit disappointed with the ending. The first half
hmm
was definitely close, but when you're missing two big guys, you have Ahmed and Armin who are missing from out of lockdown. That changes their dynamics, right? Because
It
Ahmed
does.
is a pure shooter. That boy could shoot from half court, and I mean, we saw that game winner from last year, man. That's tough to do, right? And Armin, man, that
hmm
guy can play all five positions, guard all five players. I think with him and Ahmed missing this game, I think that changed a lot for you guys. I think it was a little bit
Did.
easier for you guys. And
hmm
I don't know how many guys they play with, but definitely you get tired, especially when you're at that age, right? So it's tough to play with seven guys in this league, you know?
Yeah. 40-minute games, right? Like
Yeah,
30,
yeah.
Harun
10.
always down playing Ruckus.
I'm curious if you guys
No,
like
they
the
were missing their
Elum ending.
guys.
Yeah, I was curious if you guys like the Elum ending. Just because like you guys used to do back. What was the setup like before? When you guys used to play. I guess like maybe 5-10 years
You just
ago.
play two halves, two 18-minute halves, I believe. It was
Two
similar
18
to our
minute
version.
halves, clock stops the last 2 minutes of the second half. And the reason why I asked Farhan to do Elam ending and he agreed was it created a unique experience at the end of the game, right? You don't have teams and players just holding the ball for 30 seconds, right? And we're
It's
not sitting
true.
there counting down 30 seconds for a shot clock violation. Teams just want to score, right?
Yeah,
And as you guys can see from the snippets that we're showing on Instagram, once someone hits that game winner, man, everyone gets excited, right? There's always a
hmm
winning basket in every single game, right? Some people are still getting used to it, but at the end of the day, man, everyone wants to hit that game winner, and everyone, you just see the excitement, and
hmm
some people might think otherwise, but I think it's gonna build some characters in this league because the person who wants to hit that game winner has to have that ball in his hand, right? You can't just hold
hmm
it, you know. Zane, have you hit an Elam ending yet?
I don't think I have. Not last season or this season. No.
Ali
I
or
think.
Ali or Boston won't pass you the ball at that point.
Bossett's usually
Nah,
trying to
they're going in.
hit that game winner.
yeah,
He
Yeah,
did the first game,
he
Yeah, he
did.
got it the
and
that was
first
then
game.
nasty.
and then I think Ali did it this last game. I think he had a
Yeah.
Both
layup.
3 pointers. Yep,
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, but it
now
does increase the defense intensity
it
for
does.
sure for the
it
other
forces these new
teams.
school kids to play some defense because everybody just
That's
cares
true.
about offense now. But you gotta step up and stop players now with the Elam ending,
hmm
which wasn't the case before because you could just hold the ball and wait 30 seconds or whatever, and then get a shot up, and hopefully the clock
hmm
runs out before you give up the lead. But now people
Did
can
we have
come
a
back.
shot clock? Did we have a shot clock last or the two
Elam
seasons
ending, we
ago?
don't have a shot clock, but before that, we used to always have the shot clock the last 3 minutes or 2 minutes,
2 minutes. Okay.
just because people would hold the ball and run the clock out.
hmm
Yeah, I think for this, everyone's like been 50-50 on it. Like they like not everyone's in favor of Elum ending, but I've also heard people are. So it's like I've gotten mixed reviews this
I'm
stuff
trying
from.
to understand what the negativity is.
I think
hmm
it's like I have a high leading score. We should continue like the first three quarters are with timing. Let's just do the last quarter with timing. It does, like for us to do Elum Ending, the game like drags, but you can see both sides of it. Like you can see like
Actually, it doesn't drag because I mean, at the end of the day, if you're winning by 10, the other team has to outscore you by 10 points. They got to score
right.
25. You only have to score for 15, right?
Yeah.
So if
Hmm.
you're winning, technically you should still win the game. If it's a close game, I do understand, right? There's more strategy if it's a 1 or 2 point game. But if you're up
Hmm.
by more than 5 or 6, you should still win that game.
But I like it because if it's a 4 point game, 5 point game, at the end of the game, you can't just wait for the clock to run out. You have
Yeah.
to get to that target score. You can't just not play basketball like if you have a
Right.
shot clock or a
Every
game clock.
possession counts.
Right.
Yeah,
That's true.
and defense and offense matters in that. In an
So,
Elam
Zane,
Are we
ending.
doing?
have you been watching any of the other games, or you guys just come for your game and kind of dip?
I watched the game before ours, the Five Pillars game. They were
Okay.
they were missing some of their shots, but I feel like in the playoffs it's going to be different against Evolution.
Any thoughts on the new teams yet, or you haven't really watched any yet?
To be honest, I saw Pele Elite. I saw Saadeh play a little bit
Okay.
when he was on the other court. Um, Other teams look pretty competitive though. I mean, compared to last season's, I've been noticing a lot, more talent on the courts and a lot more even distributed. Before it'd be like a couple teams that are really good and then there's a couple, bad teams. I feel like this time, I mean, anyone could, take this ship home.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think for me personally, this week I was more interested in the game between Beard Gang and GB Ballers. They're both new teams. They both play physical, and they showed it during the game. Right. The unique thing is Beard Gang is a very balanced team. They had 5 players in double figures. Right. That's very
Wow.
rare, in our league when you have multiple players doing, scoring double figures. Dodik again dropped 24. That kid can play, and he's a pure shooter. He can drive to the basket. That team is well balanced.
Beard Gang is the offshoot of Pali Elite, right? The Badwan
Yeah.
brothers.
Yeah,
They're solid. Yeah.
Yeah, they have great chemistry together.
they
Like,
do definitely. And let's talk about the young guys, man. Baba Amro and Le Shabab. Both teams are young. Um, Baba Amro. What was the score when they came? Because they came late, didn't they?
yeah, they were down 4-0 because they showed up 10 minutes later, 5 minutes late, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So the rule. What's the rule that we have if you show up late, Farhan? I forgot.
So every minute you're late, it's two. So we give you like 5 minutes of leeway, and then let's say the game's at 7. So 7:05, we start the clock, and every minute the other team gets 2 points uh, until you get on the court. So they took 2 minutes. So whatever it was, like 7 minutes left 7.5 minutes left in the first quarter. They finally got all 5 guys on the court, and they were down 4-0 to start the game, which is
And they ended
good
up
for the
winning.
team that's waiting, but it's
They
also
won.
allows
Wow.
a little bit of grace period for the teams that are coming because Baba Amro is a lot of high school kids that are waiting for their parents to get home from work and bring them to the gym.
Oh no.
Or the coach had to pick them up in the van and drive them.
Yeah, Barack's got to get a bus.
I wanted to kind
So
of
who
give
won that game?
Baba Amro won by 3. Amar hit the game-winning shot in
It was
the Elum
53
Ending.
50.
What's that?
53 to 50.
Yeah, that was a good game the whole way through.
It was.
Amar hit the last shot in Elum Ending. Amar hit it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a really good game. I mean, they'll be moving up, and honestly, all 5 of their guys are like solid, young, they're
they're
like
big
upcoming
too.
players.
Those kids are big.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm
They're
excited
hungry.
to see them play more. To be honest
They're
with you,
hungry. Yep.
I think they're gonna hopefully be on live stream soon, and
So
hopefully get more.
Noah used to coach them, or still coaches some of them. So he's excited to play against them.
Oh,
a
no.
lot of trash talking
That'd be
against
funny.
them.
It's
Yeah.
going to be the coach teaching his kids.
That'd be funny as heck. I
Teacher
actually wanted
Trash
to,
talking.
yeah.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to talk to Zane about his experience in like Dallas too. Like I know he went with Ruckus. You guys you were the champs last season. Can you give me like what your experience was like? That was like your first time thing.
Your experience
like,
on and off the court.
Yeah, on and out, on and off. Yeah, I feel like Dallas. I mean, everyone, if they have the chance to go, they should go. I mean, the tourney organizers, they threw an amazing tournament. You meet brothers from all over the country, and I think maybe from Canada as well. I'm not sure if they added Canada, but I met brothers from everywhere. Competition is just amazing. I mean, it's more than basketball. It's like, you're praying together, you're talking to them, you're talking about life, family. And off the court, your brothers that you play with in Chicago, and we picked up a couple guys that were, that weren't on our team because our guys couldn't come. So, you're playing with them, but then you're also living with them. So it's like you're building more than just brotherhood because you're sleeping in the same room, you're sleeping in the same bed.
Wait. Who are you sharing?
Sometimes, yeah. In the Airbnb, anything could happen. Anything was possible.
And what did happen?
You're eating together. You're praying together. You're sleeping together. I mean, not
Who are you sleeping with,
physically, but like, I mean,
you got to share beds.
Some things happen that you can't really talk in public about.
I mean, I was kind of seeing the Instagram stories from Mo Asadi. He looks like he was having a good time.
He was relaxed the whole weekend.
He was like,
yeah, a lot of massages. We had the leg compression machine, the Normatec.
Normatec.
We had that. Yeah. We had like 3 massage guns. So yeah, we were all like, using it on each other.
Nice. What was like your top restaurants you guys went to? I have to ask.
The food in Dallas was just spectacular. So definitely got to check out the food there too. I don't remember the names. I don't know, Farhan, there was a lot of good pizza there. The burgers at the food trucks were really good.
Food trucks, that was good.
Yeah, we did a lot of good food out there.
Because we were actually playing a lot, and we didn't have many breaks.
Right.
And then Bassett and those younger guys were like, Asadi was very particular about what we eat, so it was hard. It was hard for me.
They wanted the healthy stuff.
Oh, okay. I mean, you guys went. Farhan, you went. I don't know if Haroon you went twice, but Farhan you went twice because you went the first year when they started.
Yeah, me and Haroon were both there the first year when Pillars
okay.
went.
Yeah, like how I guess has it been growing like in terms of like competition or like how they've been expanding?
This year was way more competitive. I think the teams were more balanced. The first year, it was their first year doing it, so I mean, right when you got there, you could tell there was like probably two teams that were just head and shoulders above everybody else.
Okay.
And I mean, there was reasons for that. They were the Seattle team and the Maryland team. But then this year, when you saw everybody, there was probably like 6 teams you could see winning it. Like you could think 6 teams at least could win it, and it was competitive the whole way through.
Gotcha. I wanted to see. So I wanted to see for Zane what his like favorite CMBL, I guess, championship or team would be. I have like some old pictures.
Oh yeah.
This is for him.
You probably got CMBL pictures and NMBT pictures.
Oh yeah, this is Tommy Boys. This is I don't know if you can
Not
see
yet.
it right here.
Yes.
Oh, not yet. Okay.
Oh man.
So Zane, can you walk us through your different styles throughout the years?
Oh my God, yeah. 10 years ago, it'd all be baggy shorts, so you got to go past the knees. Now it's like all above it's like right by your crotch, so it's like really tight. So different styles for sure.
I don't see a
Tommy's
Ruckus
Boys. I don't know.
Is this whose team?
I think it was just.
Is this Lemonade?
It might have been just like a jersey I was wearing, but
yeah, this was I think the championship NMBT, one of those at IFS.
Gotcha.
Wow, old school.
This is a newer Zane with this is when you were rocking the man bun.
Oh yeah, that was 2 years ago, or that was.
This is the tournament.
Oh, a tournament.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was 3 years ago.
NMBT. I think this was last year, right?
Yeah.
This was
Oh, last year. Wow. Okay. So.
And this is an OG right here.
This is a Lemonade.
Oh man, Lemonade. Yeah, that was. I think we lost in the Final Four.
Was this Fast and Furious, Zane?
Yeah, that was with Saud and Suhail. I don't know if Farhan, you weren't on our team.
No, I wasn't on this. This was Lemon and Ali
Eddie
was on this
Lemon.
team.
Yeah, LEQ.
Fatima Brand.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Fatima Brand.
Oh yeah,
yes.
Our sponsors. So like,
LEQ
explain to me
the behind the back.
Explain to me
the
your
hair
hairstyle on this one.
I don't know. I never used to get it cut. I used to have it froey. But yeah, the style is completely different now. That was what, 15 years ago?
Yeah. This one is
Oh,
You
this
guys
tournament,
had
yeah, we won.
ATM's brother, Skinny Brian. It looks like he just came back from like Umrah. To be honest, he's like
This was NMBT Interfaith. This was the
That's Landon,
first,
right?
Yeah, Landon and Brian.
Yeah,
were
he was
Interfaith
good.
players.
And that's Skinny Farhan.
Yeah, Skinny Farhan. Yeah,
Oh wow!
I sprained my ankle that tournament.
Yeah, you weren't able to
Oh,
play.
Seconder. Yeah,
That's
I'm
original
glad we won
Ruckus
though.
right there. Seconder is the one who named Ruckus 25 years
wow.
ago.
Really?
Oh, he did. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Where does the name come from?
2015.
you gotta ask
wow.
him. Pretty sure it's something to do with Wu-Tang.
Oh really?
This is I forget what this is what years I don't know what the years is, but
This is an acronym, maybe, right?
Yeah,
This is that
I think
same.
it's
Oh, yeah.
This is the same interfaith
Same
tournament. He's wearing the same
Oh,
jersey.
yeah, this is a while back. That's the acronym.
Wow.
That's the.
I like that.
the man.
This is the
Adidas
Y.
Addy Zero. Oh, the
This is what
Y's,
you're
yeah. That was 2 years ago, and
This is this year, man.
or this is last year. Oh, this
Yeah,
is
that's
last.
when
This
we
is
were
past
pillars.
year. Oh my gosh.
This is
This
Yeah,
is
we
Ron
lost.
Pillars.
What I play with Pally Elite.
Oh, oh, you played with Pally Elite last year.
You did.
No, that's
No,
pillars.
He played with
Pillars.
He played with Pillars.
Oh,
He played with
okay.
Pillars. You're probably looking at a copy
You're
like,
saying that's
dang,
what he's asking himself?
Yeah, I'm like, what am I doing here?
this is.
Oh my god, this is
basically
2015.
This is basically green
This
light.
is 2015 CMBL. This is our third year of
Wow.
CMBL.
This is
Holy
basically
Amjad,
green
yeah.
light. Yeah. This is literally
Imran, Tofi,
That's my
Imran
brother.
Safi. Wow, that was a good team. We beat Arab Lockdown that year, right?
Yeah,
In
Yeah, I
the
think so.
championship.
that also was the year Arab Lockdown got banned. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god, it might have been, yeah. Well, this was last
this
year.
is the most recent one. Ali was there. Yeah, no.
10 years later.
You can tell, like, you guys bought a backdrop for this. I was like, oh wow, you guys are actually invested.
Yeah.
um,
We beat Otis team this last year, right?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
welcome.
this
You're welcome,
one-
yeah.
This is
This one,
2019.
we got Noah, Boss.
Same team as this year.
Yeah.
This is a lot of the
most
same
of the
guys.
leads there.
Yeah, this is when the
This
OTF
year-
guys were the role players.
Yeah,
Would you guys
that's
be in the
true,
finals
yeah.
this year?
This was
team?
2019 when we won it. We beat PYP.
Oh, PYP.
I think so, yeah.
I was giving Emil buckets that game.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, Emil, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Osman has a story.
I missed
to
that
it,
guy.
so.
Yeah, I was also giving Turk buckets that game. They tried to put him on me. You see, I'm holding 2 trophies, by the way.
Oh yeah, you are. You're the MVP.
And then
That was a good
last
year
week-
too. That was a good team.
Yeah, you guys won it with 5 guys only.
Oh, we had
No, I
a couple others,
think
but
this was 2 years ago.
Harun had this tournament going real late. This is the vets. A lot of us had to get our kids to bed.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I was like, man, were you
It
guys
was
playing
at 10
against,
p.m.
What,
You guys
what do
playing
you
against,
want
like,
me to do when you have
plumbers?
over 60 teams?
Yeah, you can't do anything.
I was like, man, if you guys won with 5 players only, you guys probably playing against plumbers or something. So
No, I think we had like at least 9 guys.
Yeah, we
had
played
a
with.
lot.
I think we had a full 10 on this squad.
Gotcha.
You had to for the vets.
I think we're missing Subhan, Ali Amjad, Sikandar. I think Abid was on that team. It was basically
Yeah.
everybody that's ever played with us came back.
That was a
Gotcha.
fun team too. We beat
That's over 35.
DFL, right?
Yeah.
In the playoffs. Yeah.
Okay.
Fun times.
Yeah.
Zane, are you as confused as I am with this whole tier system that Farhan has set up?
I'm very confused, but I'm just showing up when the game time is on Fridays.
Yeah, he just comes to play.
Yeah.
The game do the talking. Don't worry about
Farhan,
anything else.
The
floor
tier
is yours.
system is kind of confusing.
All right,
Yeah.
Farhan,
Explain yourself.
show us
What
your
do I have to
masterpiece.
share? What do I have to share?
You can show the season rankings. That'll show
Okay.
what the new groups are.
All right, let me pull it up real quick.
I want to see Zane's face when he sees all these movements.
Yeah, show me.
FYI, I had nothing to do with the Zane.
It's all Farhan?
Same.
100%.
It's all
I'll take all the.
It
I'll
should,
take all the,
on the
smoke.
top, it should say Farhan's list.
The official list. Put that on there.
It should say FK rankings.
You guys
With a few
our
asterisks.
rankings. But like I said, everybody will have a chance to get to the top seed if they just win their games. Every game matters.
Right off the bat, Zane, do you see anything?
Can you get this
I
full
see
screen?
Ruckus-OTF, PYP number one, Ball Family.
I don't know if you guys can see my screen.
Just half
We
of
can't
it.
see the
Wait,
whole thing.
Oh, okay. Right here.
wait, why is Pally Elite so low?
There you
Group
go.
three. That's why.
So
Wait, what?
Okay. Farhan, explain it.
we're going based off the record of this season, right? So all the 2-0
Mm-hmm.
teams are in Group 1. We got what our goal is not have any rematches because, like I said, there's 16 teams and only 8 games. So for the most part, it worked out where we could just go straight down the rankings, and then there's what was there 7 1-1 teams, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 1-1 teams.
Yeah.
So the the next category would be point differential. So that's how UMB, Le Shabab, Ball Family, and Evolution were all 1-1, but they had the higher point differential. Evolution beat
Mm-hmm.
Pali Elite by 1 point, so that's what put Pali Elite as the number one team in Group 3, and that's where it got a little bit. Well, Green Bay Ballers were supposed to be right after that, but the uh, the only issue was Five Pillars and DFL would normally be in Group 3, but like I said, we're not doing any rematches, and we also didn't want to drop teams down. Our rule was like you can't fall from the first tier to the last tier or group. So either
Mm-hmm.
way, the Pali Elite played Five Pillars and DFL in the first 2 weeks, so we didn't want that rematch. So we moved You're Welcome and Arab Lockdown, which is also they were in Group 1, but they went 0-2 in their first two games. So
Mm-hmm.
now Pillars are going to be in Group 4 versus DFL, which is who they would have played anyways. But now they're also playing Don't Blink and One Ummah in these next 2 weeks.
Okay.
Um, Pali Elite will also be getting to play new teams with You're Welcome and Arab Lockdown instead of Pillars and DFL again. Green Bay Ballers is exactly where they're supposed to be. All the top teams are in Group 1, which will break up these two young teams. Beard Gang and Baba Amro will get their chance to prove their worth and their skill set versus probably the two best teams historically in CMBL, which is PYP and Ruckus. And then UMB, Le Shabab, and Ball Family all are battling to get up to that Group 1, which uh, whoever comes out on top, because this coming up, these next 2 weeks, you're going to play 3 games in 2 weeks. So everybody's going to play each team in their group. And then based off that, we will re rank them and then reveal I guess,
This is
all.
before, yeah, until the All
It'll
Star break.
be it'll be the halfway point of the season, and we'll release the new groups after that.
So, do you see
After
any
2 weeks.
movements after this, or you think this is going to be set moving forward?
Do What was the question?
Do you think it's going to be set moving forward, or will you see movements between the tiers?
Well, there's going to be a lot of movement after this week because, like, PYP, Beard Gang, Ruckus, and Baba Amro are all 2-0 right now. But one of those, maybe
I
one
think
or
two. I think two can drop
yeah,
potentially.
one team might lose all 3 games. Like you don't know if they'll be able to compete with the other three, or maybe it'll be a split. So there's going to be a lot of movement because I could see at least 2 losses for whoever, um,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll drop down. And then, like I said, UMB, Le Shabab, Ball Family, and Evolution, they're all very good teams, all pretty new teams. Evolution is the only one that's like we've seen those players around, and they're playing really well together. So they could, if they sweep their group, they'll easily move into Group 1. And the same thing with the teams in Group 3 and 4. Like Pillars, if they're able to win their group and sweep it, they'll be what 4-1 all of a sudden. So they'll be able to move right back up.
So I know you base this on records, right? But with taking history and the players into consideration, I don't think Five Pillars is a Group 4 team, right? I don't think Le Shabab is a Group 2 team. Pali, Elite, You're Welcome, Out of Lockdown are not Group 3 teams. So I think this tier system will create some kind of how do I say this?
Issues.
issues. Yeah, some
Frustrations.
Yeah,
teams.
but that's like a old head talking right now. He wants the tradition. He's a traditionalist. Haroon saying
I am.
history
I am. I
and
am.
player names. Like, let these young boys shine.
Let them shine. Let them
They
shine.
have their
But
chance to prove it now.
I
And
agree.
these old guys can also prove me wrong. And if they win their groups or dominate their groups this coming 2 weeks, they'll be right back in the top tiers.
This reminds me of college football, like how they like rank people instead of like there's standings. There's like a committee that puts them into like the
Mhm.
final four or final eight, and then there's like so much commotion. Like there's so many issues that come up with this. So I'm very curious. Like once we post this, there's
You're
gonna be a
saying
lot
committee,
of,
but you guys just pushed it all on me.
because you
5
wouldn't
seconds ago.
agree.
Dictatorship.
Oh no.
Dictatorship.
I can show you the text message. You're like, this is my list. It's
Oh, there was a lot of
Zane-
cursing back and forth.
yeah. Zane, what do
Zane,
you
does it
mean?
make sense? Does it seem fair?
So
He looks
what's
very
up?
confused.
I mean,
Teams still have a chance to get
I
right
don't
back
know.
in it.
Like, I agree with Haroon a little bit. What about like legacy of these teams, the players? Like, yeah. To be honest, like I guess they have to
I'm
prove
actually
themselves.
curious.
Like,
I'm curious, Zane. Like, how would you do it? Like, how would you do like the tier system?
I don't know. I would maybe do it traditionally, the way it's been
Okay.
done before. Like everyone just has a schedule in the beginning of the season. You play everyone, and then just kind of standings go according to that. But I mean, this is different. It's a little confusing, but I think it makes you play. If you're a top team, it makes you play those other top teams. So it's good, and then you can kind of see where you are competitively as a team as well because you're playing the best teams. So I think there's pluses and minuses to both.
Farhan would call you an old head, like as he would.
I know.
The other
I am.
thing is we don't have 16 games in the schedule this season, so we can't play everybody. So we have to make sure the
He
games
basically
are
said we don't have the
competitive
budget
and
to.
yeah. Times are grim, We didn't get a lot of sponsorship this year. Actually, just one sponsor. Shout out Fatima.
Realistically, I think after the next set of games, we'll know who the true contenders are, the pretenders, right?
Mhm.
Hopefully, right? We'll know if your 2-0 teams were just lucky playing in the lower tiers. If the 0-2 teams just got, the bad luck playing top teams. So hopefully your system, Farhan, will kind of let us know who the true pretenders and contenders are, I think, moving forward. So
Yeah, you're welcome championship team last year, but they started out 0-2, but they have all the ability to move right back up if they take care of business now. And maybe their players will show up and take it seriously.
yeah, and let's see how pissed off these players are this week.
So we get what? How many more regular season games? You said 6 more, 7 more.
We're gonna
6,
have
5 more.
we play 8 games total, so we're gonna have 6 more games.
Okay, 8. 6 more. Okay, and then there's 3 coming in the next 2 weeks because everyone has.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a double header. Either you have a double header this week or next week, 5-2 or 5-9, and then you'll play one game the other.
And that takes us into the All-Star Weekend, which is something new that we produced this year.
Nice.
So we will have an All-Star game with our top players, inshallah. We'll invite those based on stats and your team's records.
Will we take into their legacy and the history of these players, or do we have to go by stats this year only?
You know what? We should do that.
this season.
We should do old heads versus young guns.
Oh wow,
That
that'd
would
be
be
cool.
That would be
Maybe we
something
take a
unique.
poll. Maybe we have to ask the
Arab versus
Players.
Daisies.
We can do that.
Oh no.
we're all Muslim.
Listen, we could
Yeah.
change it up every year, man. We could do a traditional All-Star game. We could do
America's
honors
causing all
versus
kinds of
aces,
problems right now.
married versus single. We could do something different every year, man.
I like
I'm
the
more
old versus
excited.
young.
Yeah, I'm actually more excited to see like how the 3-point contest, like skills challenge thing would work too.
Yeah, so we'll do a 3-point contest for sure. We might do 2-ball if you guys want to do that.
Are we going to do it 2-ball or 3-point contest?
I think the traditional 3-ball would be cool.
Team 2-ball is real fun though.
We could do both.
I think it's
both.
like all up in the air. So let's just see. I guess like I
Are
know
we going to ask the players what they want?
No,
It's
we
never
have
been a
to
players
do what we
league.
want
This
to do.
has never been a
There
players
we
league.
go. Now we know who the
Commissioners
commissioners
League.
dictators are.
Omer is right, man. It's not a players league, man.
We've given them backpacks. I mean, I'm following you guys. This is what you guys told me.
You came up with that on your own. Nobody told you to call that.
I can look up the text messages of Shazad telling me, beware before you join.
Oh yeah,
They will not listen to
He's not here to defend himself.
They will not listen to you. So to join us, you will. Just to like wrap up, I know it's like we have it's getting late, and like I guess like the last 5 to 10 minutes. Just kind of just to see like if Zane, you have like what are you like most looking forward to in these next couple of weeks?
A couple of weeks, I think, just building more friendships with people, with the newer teams, with the newer guys. Like, talking to them, getting to know them, watching their games to see their skills.
Yeah.
Excited to see kind of how the teams that are in these lower tiers now kind of advance, or how they do against these other teams, because they'll definitely be pissed, moving down tiers. But yeah, looking forward to the All-Star weekend. That'd be cool. The 3-point contest. That sounds fun, because I don't think you've ever done that before in this league over the past like 15 years. So I think that would be a good addition. So just one weekend or one Friday will just be an All-Star game or All-Star weekend. So it would be like the best players from each team.
We're hoping, that you guys bring out your families and friends to come out watch, right? Even if you're not participating, just support the league, support your teammates, support your friends, come out and just cheer them on, man. We're trying to create that friendly, family, Islamic environment where you see every other league, whether it be the NBA, college, or these recreational leagues doing different things. We're trying to mimic them, but also keep it Islamic, right? So that's our biggest thing.
Of course. No. Mashallah, guys, you're doing an amazing job.
What matchup are you looking most forward to?
Can you put the tiers back on so we know who they are?
Yeah.
Let
me pull that up.
Let's see.
Zay needs to go to sleep, so we gotta finish this fast.
No, I'm good. I'm awake now. You guys woke me up. I'm good though. Let's see. Matchups. Ooh, I think Ruckus PYP for sure. Us against Usman's team. I think that's good. Pal Elite, you're welcome. I know they have some history last season. Arab Lockdown, you're welcome, because I know that was a big matchup last year in the playoffs with the physical technicals and stuff, right? That was last year, right?
No, that was PYP.
Oh, that was PYP? Yes. Oh. Okay. So I was wrong. Okay, that's my bad. Let's see. I'm not really familiar with the Group 2 teams. I have to kind of watch them more. Group 4, DFL, 5 Pillars. DFL looks good this year. 5 Pillars had a bad game last week, so I think they'll definitely bounce back.
So Evolution is a youth team. A youth is.
Evolution,
family, yeah. And then the Ball family's Imran Mian's team.
Okay. They've been doing well.
Yeah, and then Le Shabab and UMB, I'm not entirely sure. I think UMB was a Tier 4 team, and then Farhan moved them up to Tier 2.
Le Shabab is Chunky Kyrie, right?
Le Shabab.
Okay. He's doing well.
And Ali. His name is Ali Hadi.
Yeah, Ali.
Trust me, I've been told many times.
He's killing Mushroom, man. He has to keep killing it.
Awesome.
Who's Beard Gang? Is that the new team from Wisconsin?
Beard Gang is the Pal Elite
knockoffs.
The Budwan.
Oh, okay. Knockoffs. All right, well, that'll be exciting too to see them.
Cool. Haroon, Farhan, any last words before we end off?
As always, we want to thank our sponsor, Fatima Brand. Obviously, they've been sponsoring CMBL and One Athletics for many, many years. Alhamdulillah, and we're definitely grateful for that. Other than that, man, just come out, support us, CMBL. And again, we've been doing this for 15 years, as Zane, Farhan, and you have mentioned many times. We're trying to create that unique experience where you come out there, you support your friends and family. On the court, your enemies, but off the court, you guys are all chilling together and talking and going to dinner and stuff like that. So we just ask. It's a Friday night, man. You guys got nothing to do Saturday morning. No more clubbing for you guys. No more clubbing Friday night. So we're your club. CMBL. Come to Club CMBL Friday nights.
They got IBL. That's another day. 8 a.m. Farhan played 9 p.m. and then woke up for 8 a.m. game.
Yeah, I don't know how we did that.
He did? He didn't go out to eat after the Friday night game?
I went straight home. Start stretching, getting ready for my 8 in the morning game.
Man, that's early.
Yeah, that was
Can't do
too early,
those.
actually.
I heard chai tea gets packed after the games, so I don't know
The
how
Schaumburg
you
one?
guys been to.
Maybe we
Yeah,
need to reach
Schaumburg.
out to them and
I
let them know where they're coming from.
drove there with my family.
Oh,
And
no
I
way.
saw, I was driving with my kids. I looked inside. I was like, yeah, I'm done with these guys. Let's go somewhere else, man. I was like, I was with these guys. I was with these guys for 3 hours. I don't need another 30, 45 minutes. All they're going to do is going to complain. Let's just go somewhere else.
All the CMBL players went straight there, huh?
We should ask them to sponsor us, man.
Yeah, I know the owner a little bit.
They're
he's
relatives of yours,
my
Farhan.
brother-in-law, actually.
They're all relatives of Farhan. There's another burger place that's in Schaumburg. It opened up recently. Have you guys, the Smash Burger place?
Out
Everyone was
cold.
there the last. Yeah, out cold. Yeah, maybe they can sponsor you guys too.
We gotta get
Been
some
getting a
better
lot of
PR.
business.
Zane, we need some PR. You in? Marketing.
Yeah, I can help you guys out. Yeah, I can go to business, get some sponsorships.
Zane used to be the most
Everybody
well-connected
knows
Daisy in all of Chicago. Every single person knew Zane. I think it's still the case.
No.
He's a cool
No,
uncle
no.
now. He used to be.
Yeah, Funkle.
Yeah, you're the uncle.
Trying to be.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys hopefully next week, and then
Inshallah.
hopefully more exciting games, inshallah. And then I'm looking forward to all the internet comments on Farhan's rankings. So see how.
And
Let's
see
see.
me.
Sure. Salam, guys.
They will. All right, salam, guys.
All right, man.
Salam, guys.
Thanks.